So you want to buy a Vans RV-12. RV-12 is without a doubt the biggest departure from the Vans line, more so than the 4-seat RV-10 and the high-wing RV-15. Is that bad? Not at all. SR-71 Blackbird would be considered a departure as well if it was built by Vans, and there's certainly nothing wrong with Blackbirds. RV-12 is no Blackbird. Oh, also, I drew two. Vans had the idea and basic design for RV-12 long before its release. When the LSA rules were released, they decided that this then unnamed model would be a good fit, and it became the RV-12. In 2006, production began. So why is it not Vansy? Several reasons. It has a stabilator, flaperons, pop rivets, no tailwheel option, and a 100 horsepower Rotax engine, gearbox and all. Again, not bad per se, but not particularly Vans either. Vans will even build one for you if you want, something else they've never done before, or since. Anyway, it turns out there's a learning curve. The list of service bulletins for the RV-12 is not short. Many of the 53 RV-12 service bulletins are related to cracking. When shooting for that LSA max weight of 1,320 pounds, it seems that it was originally designed a little too light. A little chunkier in some areas may have been a good call. It is a very light airplane, in both mass and feel. The RV-12 that I flew in honestly didn't feel very robust. Despite having an almost identical empty weight as my own RV-3, the RV-3 feels like a bulldozer by comparison when pushing it around on the ground, getting in and out, and that sort of thing. Lastly, on the topic of learning curve, of all the Vans, the 12 has undergone the most post-release changes. The RV-12 brochure even has a section of improvements over the original design, as if to say, we know. We fixed it. This is in no way a slight against Vans or the RV-12. I commend them for having taken the plunge into the LSA world. Look at a Piper Comanche.
That was the first metal airplane that Piper ever designed.
And out of the gate, it was a hot mess, but generations later, beloved. So, if you're shopping for RV-12, note the year it was built and check the STC compliance. Later 12s come with the previous STCs built in, or the kits come with modified parts. The updated features, as outlined in the brochure, could very well not be in the older models. As for costs, they're going to vary dramatically. If you built it recently with all the STCs built in, and you do all your own maintenance, it could be very inexpensive by airplane maintenance standards. Though, if you have an older factory-built model that needs STC work, and your jurisdictions and qualifications require you to hire a professional to do the maintenance, it won't be fun. These numbers are for the former STC completed DIY maintenance. Incidentally, 12 is, by a very wide margin, the fastest building RV. Many have been completed under 1,000 hours. It is small, but skipping the flush rivets is a massive time saver. Of all the warts and hiccups the RV-12's accumulated, I couldn't find anyone who had anything bad to say about how it actually flies. It's a great flyer. Visibility is top tier, landing is a cinch, stalls are relaxed, baggage capacity is fantastic at 75 pounds. A single gas tank means no switching tanks. Actually, I did talk to one spouse of an owner who said it was a rough ride, and for an ultralight that's to be expected, to a point. Though I later learned from the owner that they used to fly a Cessna 206, so the smoothest bar was set high. Building a new RV-12 today benefits from all the lessons learned from nearly 20 years of development. Buying an older one is a cautionary tale. I'll leave you with this. A couple of things about factory-built RV-12s. They're the same as home builds. Building your own RV-12 isn't like cutting your own hair. A factory-built RV-12 looks and feels just like those built in someone's garage. This isn't a statement about the factory builders. It's a statement about the kits. They go together very nice. I've accumulated a lot of time building and modifying various Vans planes. If you're on the fence about attempting to build a Vans plane, I'm telling you, I think you can do it. Especially the 12. Buying a factory built doesn't get you a better plane necessarily at all. In fact, you miss out on all the knowledge and customization potential of building it yourself. What a factory build does get you is a plane that you don't have to build yourself. If you don't have the time, space, or desire to build your own plane, then there is value in that. They are expensive though. A new factory built 12 puts you in the range of JMB, Shark, and Black Shape Prime, and those are ultralights that'll put hair on your chest. That's Vans RV-12.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to Dyna for sponsoring. See you in the next.